Welcome to the space where words meet heart. I'm here to share my thoughts, my poems with you with an intention that they connect with you in a meaningful way. So let's explore these feelings and spread some love along the way. Today I have a small poem, or I must say it's more like my everyday routine, and that is what I have written down. And you see, it is really important. Because of this routine, I am able to continue on my self awareness and self improvement and self love journey. And if this helps you, because it is helping me, that is why I am helping, that is why I am sharing this video. And I'm hopeful that it will help you. Now I'll read this out. It is beauty of these words that make me forget thoughts that suffocate my soul. In the words of holy verses, I've sacrificed all burdens these thoughts bring, learning to be hopeful with gratitude list of every day. I'm moving towards self-love and self-awareness by focusing on me, trying to know me, to find my solutions for my journey. Okay, so the first thing I have written is it is beauty of these words that makes me forget thoughts that suffocate my soul in the words of holy verses. You see, this is about the morning prayers and meditation. Those lines which are about like the Kavach which I read and Hanuman Chalisa and Kali Kavach, Hanuman Chalisa, Adhya Stotra. All these holy verses which I read, they make me feel really powerful. And they're like how a little before forming this body, this body, not this body. I'm talking about an egg. So the eggshell. So before becoming the little chick, yeah, I guess we call it chick. So yeah, before forming it, it's inside that shell and it is forming. So like these verses, they are like that warm covering around me. And when I'm trying to become myself, they're protecting me. Like everything that could harm me, they're protecting me. Like my mind, it's like like look at me, like how I have formed my hand. Like you see, like it's really like this covering, and that is so beautiful. Because of it only, I have been able to improve this much, and I'm hopeful and I'm pretty sure that I will become even better version of me. And all these things I found out throughout my journey, step by step. And you see, if you will also keep walking on your path, and where your intuition is guiding you, where your heart is happy, you will be able to walk on this path. I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing. Not at all. You don't have to. I'm not also doing what others do. I'm doing what my heart's calling is, what my gut is telling me, what my soul really wants. And you see, when you are able to listen to all these things, once you are able to, stop this voice. Like, we cannot stop this voice, but we can, consciously acknowledge, and we can consciously decide that we want to hear it or we don't want to hear it. So yeah, we obviously don't want to hear it, and consciously we can decide that we should listen to our intuition. And you see, intuition is never logical because it is connected to your soul, and your soul knows what it wants and what it needs and what you're really here for on this earth. And I am the soul, so I should listen to myself, not this voice. It is just the trauma or whatever happened in my past which affected me badly. So this voice is just manifestation of that, and it will only lead me to similar things, similar structures. But you see, if I start listening to my gut, It will be like I'm connected to the universe, to my ma, and she will be guiding me that to the path of happiness where my soul really wants to go. And after that, I have returned. I've sacrificed all burdens these thoughts bring, learning to be hopeful. Okay, so another thing that I'm learning is to be hopeful and optimistic. Now, these words, they are small words, but they mean really big things, and you see, practically, they are really big concepts. So, it is not easy to be hopeful and optimistic all the times. But, like I said, that we can make conscious choice to not to listen to this voice. So, what I'm doing every day, I have surrendered to my ma, and I have just, every time these thoughts come, I tell her that I have surrendered to ma, and every time I'm just offering this voice to her, offering myself to her, everything to her, and I'm telling her, ma, please save me, help me, and take care of me. And you see, whatever you're my ma, and you will always want the best for me. So I trust you completely, like, you know more than me she knows me, more than me she loves me. So obviously wherever she will take me, that will be best for me. So yeah, that is how I'm trusting her. I have surrendered to her, and although still this voice comes, but each time I'm consciously just offering it to my ma, and I'm telling her to just destroy this voice. And the Kavach which I read every day, with it also, it's about just surrendering to ma and telling her to destroy all this negativity, all these voices which are affecting me. And after that, with gratitude list of every day, I'm moving towards self-love, self-awareness. With self-awareness, so like gratitude, we always hear it, and first I thought like gratitude, like um, it is not necessary. I thought, why should I think about it? Why should I thank anyone? Like, I thought it is all about me. What I do will become like, there is no need to surrender, and surrendering to someone will be like I'm weak. So I did not believe in universe, and I thought that if I surrender to the universe, and if I tell Ma to take care of me, so that will be like I am really weak, and that is what this voice told me. So now, so what it started with, I started writing 2 lines of gratitude, then 3 lines of gratitude, then 5 lines. Now I write 1 page of gratitude, and I just keep, like, every day I try to write 1 page of gratitude, and if I just keep writing, maybe I will be able to write more too. So as the list of my gratitude started increasing, surrendering to ma become easier, and you see, I have become more hopeful and optimistic, and I'm able to share my experiences with you. Speaking like this, like, now my channel just has 5 subscribers, and uh, people don't visit my channel much, obviously, but you see, it doesn't matter to me. As of now, I love writing poems, and whenever I look back at my poems, I really feel like, you see, I have done something from my soul. Like, it's like blessing of the universe. When I'm writing, the voice does comes, and it's like, your words are not good, your poems are really simple, your English is not good. But I try to avoid it. I just want to, stay connected with the universe and go with the flow. That is what I tell myself. I tell myself that I pray to Ma that, Ma, whatever my poem is, it is coming from you, and I will be offering it to you. This video is for you, and that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to offer everything to my Ma, and she will take care of me and everything. And this video, it is just my offering to the universe. Okay, and now in the end, by focusing on me, trying to know me, to find my solutions for my journey. So yeah, in the end, I have prioritized myself. You see, in my life, it is really hard to prioritize myself, because my parents always told me how selfish I am to prioritize myself, and I have never prioritized myself. like self love, self care. It is thought of as really selfish thing. But I have come to realize that if my cup is not full, how will I be able to offer to anyone? Like, I want to be selfless, but to be selfless, there has to be something in me to give to someone. So, it is okay to prioritize yourself. It is okay to, take yourself back from those people whom you want to help, but they their thing is really too big for you, and you are not able to give them everything. You don't have to. It is okay. Just do what you can, and that is what I'm focusing on. I'm not, I'm not investing myself too much into those things which drain me in the end. I'm trying to protect myself. You see, if you see me as a cup, so there are lots of cracks on it, and there is no water in it. But now I'm trying to fill it with love. You see, I'm kind and loving to other people, but I was, and I'm never kind and loving to myself. But now I'm learning to be kind and loving to myself. When I'm filming when I'm filming this video, the voices like about my voice, about my pronunciation, about how I'm looking in the camera, like people are watching, not watching, all these things really come to my mind and they try to stop me. But I'm not listening to it. Okay, so I'm sorry. Like, I have tried to share what I could, but you see, these things are hard for me. And now I guess I should go. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.